everyone. Welcome to Comic Book Women present the Covrprice runners-up list. So if you're just hopping over from the top 10, we're going to be covering 12 through 20. Plus, as a little treat, we'll give you our FOC picks, so stick around to the very end. Before we get started, shout out to our sponsors over at Covrprice. All the information you see on the screens comes from them, so use the code in the description if you want to try them out for like $1. And shout out to Bird City Comics, our other sponsor. Same deal. No bias here, but check them out. Oh, love the shirt, Sarah.
Right?
And the hair.
Thank you.
I was going to say that here.
Just got it did on the weekend.
Love that color on you. Love
Thank you.
Love it too, because her skin's like porcelain and it like draws out like that peachiness to you. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I have some color.
We have a guest here. Jen? Is it right? Jen?
Yeah.
Hi, Jen.
Hey. Sorry.
If you guys aren't familiar, that's Jen, or if she's in trouble, Jennifer. And our final sponsor, Namesh. The gang's all here. There you go. We got a full crew tonight. It's been kind of tough to get all four of us. Pesos. Lucy, say what's up.
Sap. What's that?
Jen's a new person. Yeah, Jen's a new person. She never joins us anymore, so it's like a treat to have her.
Right?
We're happy to see you, Jen.
I'm happy to be here.
Jen's being punished.
Jen is being punished. All right, let's just dive straight on in. Guys, if you're just hopping in, we're going to be covering 20 through 12. We're going to kick it off with number 20. And let me see, I don't like this order. There we go. That's better. Lucy, number 20.
Oh, me first?
You're first.
Well, first I want to say that we do not have any of fudge cake, because I was like thinking like I need to say it that we don't have any of the Absolute Batman, any of Mark Spears covers. I believe there's like no covers of him.
You're right. It's the first time in a while.
Been in a long time. But anyways, we got Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8 direct. We got not one, but 2 potential Venom storylines in the works. The MCU has been long-standing question mark as to where we will see Venom anytime soon. The rumors has suggest that Tom Hardy Venom might make an appearance. MCU Spider-Man number 4 project, but that it's all hearsay for now. More likely, earlier appearance may occur in the animated Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man series, which I feel like we've seen, no? On the kids one?
I just started it, so I don't know.
I have not. I have not.
I thought it was on the little ones, like the kids from Disney.
No, it's a new one. It's one where it's
your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah. It hit number 1 tonight, guys. Do not watch my show. Ugh.
I did watch your show, but I have not watched the cartoon. So,
but yeah, it doesn't matter which debut first. Fans are still flocking to the aftermarket to secure this copy for the Alien Symbiote Origin. We tracked 25 copies sold at 7-day growth trend, 10% with a high sales of 575 for a CGC 9.9 copy, with a current raw nearman of $150. And I feel like this book, I think it's always like, not on the top 20, but it's something that fans or like the people are always wanting to buy this book. Like, I was collecting the series, and this is the only one that I don't have out of 10, because it's always like a little bit higher than my price range, I love that cover too, and it's a great story. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Do you have the facsimile?
I don't.
Do you own it, John?
I have both.
I think it's been a while since I've been to my storage unit. I should probably go. I have it in low grade because that's what I could usually afford.
Laura's gonna.
I have a 9.2 newsstand behind me. You guys can't see it, but it's like right there.
Well done. Newsstand.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I
so Lando kind of nailed this on the show earlier. He was talking about how like if you're watching your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you want to have to get like through the first couple of episodes because it's a little bit slow at the beginning. Not gonna lie, but then he thinks you'll be hooked. I've only gone through 3 episodes so far, so I have a ways to go. The animation style is different, but it's starting to grow on me.
Question.
I only got through one. Brit, we were undecided yet after the first one.
Keep going. Just keep going. Lando's like, keep going. So just stick with it. And maybe you'll get hooked.
How long are the episodes? And do you have to pay attention? That was my thing. Because I was going to watch it like during work. And then.
Okay, so Anthony and I would watch like 10 minutes, then we would pause and go out back.
Okay. Well, that explains that.
Yeah. Okay. Go out back then. Go out. Okay. Anyways. Number 20, Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 8. Jen has no clue what I'm talking about. This is the direct edition. And yeah, like Lucy was saying, this pops up on the list often, but you're not going to see it in the top 10 because we're looking at units sold too. So you don't see a ton of these moving at once because they don't pop up that often. So, all right, Sarah, what do we have for 19?
So we have another Venom cover. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 316. Besides a Venom cover also being the fabulous Todd Father himself, Todd McFarlane. So the Venom hype is back. For those who haven't followed the animated series, there's a little spoiler. I'm not going to tell you. However, similar to the MCU, a piece. Oh, shoot, that's a spoiler. Never mind. Do we do spoilers?
I mean, at this point, yeah.
All right. So let's rewind back. So the Venom hype is back. For those who followed the animated series, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the final episodes just aired. And this episode of familiar storyline is explored in the MCU. This Peter fights an interdimensional alien with Doctor Strange, eventually sending it back to the dimension it came from. I wonder who it is. However, similar to the MCU, a piece of this alien symbiote is left behind in this dimension. Many are speculating that this animated tease is just the beginning of Venom, and we'll see his debut in the MCU soon. I know that they are actually starting to film Spider-Man 4. I believe Tom Holland kind of said that. So we've tracked 14 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 33%, with a high sale of $356 for a CGC 9.8 copy. Crazy. And a current near mint raw what's an FMV?
Fair market value.
Fair market value, thank you, of $123. This is a hot book. And another quintessential, fabulous, modern day comic.
Sarah, do you know what Todd McFarlane's first cover is?
It's an indie book.
It is. Anybody going once, going twice. I own it. Actually, I found it.
I thought we talked about it. I thought we did, but I do not remember what it was. But I remember talking about it.
I'll give you a hint. It's an animal. Damn it, Rudy.
Yeah,
Rudy got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, we owned it. We owned a copy of it, and we sold it. And I'm still looking for it.
We get it ready.
It's in the other room. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's in really good condition too. So Todd McFarlane fans are no joke. They will go for everything that he puts his hands on. So I'm not surprised to see this in conjunction with the show. It's like the perfect recipe for success, right?
Absolutely. I do own Malibu Sun number 13. It's the first.
What's that one?
That is the first appearance of Spawn in a preview. It's a preview magazine.
That's a good one.
Really?
Yes, I found it at a antique shop. I wasn't even looking for anything, and I was like, "What is this?" And then I was like, "Oh, I know what this is." So I went yoink, and then I ran out of there. But my cover, the back of my cover is not the green and yellow cover, but it's still pretty cool to have that.
I agree. Jen, anything to add to this one?
Well, it's funny because the next cover is also Todd McFarlane. So I'm like,
So we'll just pause until we get there. All right. Number 19, The Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 1, number 316, Todd McFarlane, regular cover. Jen, what do we have next?
so sorry, because I was already like reading ahead. So
No, you're
this,
good, you're good.
this is Batman 423. Here's a book that doesn't need any media hype or key status. This book makes an impression on collectors by the sheer badassery of comic book cover art. McFarlane's cover is so iconic that it's been homaged in a ton of other comic book series. Also, tons of toys. Like all the toys they have of this is like, it's amazing. When media, I missed this. When media announcements get slow, classics books like this shoot to the top on every collector's list. That's interesting because I would think that this would be one that you're always on the lookout for.
I mean, yeah, but when you have all this news that's like convoluting, yeah, say that again.
Convoluting
the airways, you kind of get distracted. But then when that all goes away, you go, okay, what was it that I originally was looking for?
Conjugal visits?
Oh,
No,
yeah, but if you see this, like, isn't this one of the things you have like saved? You heart it on your eBay?
No.
No.
I'm because it's just a cover, right? There's nothing really going on in there.
Okay, but there's a couple books that like aren't tied to any like Covrprice is saying, like that aren't tied to any news or announcements. I have a bunch of stuff that like I just want, and I have it hearted, so I get alerts, and I'm looking for the best price possible. I think this is one of those.
What have I hearted? Voltron. Well, I unhearted that. I was looking for a Voltron, but
I can't believe you got that Rocketeer one.
I know the Rocketeer one like made my day. I opened that, I'm like, oh my god, it's even better in person. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, there's I don't know.
And I would just say like there's ones you're definitely looking for that you just heart, and you're constantly on the hunt. Now, granted, yes, media and TV and news and posts and
Influencers,
that stuff. And like, yeah, you're right. But every morning I wake up, I'm like, not yet. But like, I don't know.
Every morning?
Yeah. I kind of, that's my like go-to thing is because eBay does that morning email. So then you just check all okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But every morning?
Yeah. But what I should do, which I told you guys before the show that I didn't do, I'm still a little mad at myself for missing on, is if there's ever something that day, set an alarm 5 minutes prior before it goes, at the end of the auction happens. I'm kicking myself for not doing that today.
Why? What were you looking for today?
So MegaCon happened.
Yeah.
Right. And so to get this blind bag from DC, the Absolute, it was Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. It was a blind bag. You had to have paid for a VIP pass for MegaCon. Now, people are selling some of like the high. I think I put it in our private chat, the like link to like showing you what the book covers would look like, and then the different ratios, and like you're looking for the ones that are signed or remarked. And people are already putting like the Frank Quietly Superman one kind of high. And so you're looking for the blind bag. But then I started looking for people who were selling the VIP bags, which only I've seen 3 times pop up. And this one went for a really good, like ridiculous price. And it was
even if you got the alarm, you would have been like, pass.
Yes. No, I would have bid. I would have bid.
Right. Okay. I can't picture you bidding on anything, but you're gonna like I picture you staring at the bid, but just not pressing the button.
If it's low enough.
All right.
Actually,
Number 18. Sorry. Batman 423, Todd McFarlane, the direct edition. We tracked 8 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 68%, with a high sale of $225 for a fine copy, and a current near mint fair market value of $184. Lucy, what do we have next? You are muted, my love.
No wonder you guys couldn't hear me. I'm all talking over here and you guys can't fucking hear me.
You thought we were ignoring you that whole time?
I know. I'm like, this bitch is, they can't hear. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't saying much.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was.
No. Sorry, I'm like quiet because I have really bad headache. Like I've been having this migraine. But I wouldn't be here.
Aw.
But so Wolverine #1, Frank Miller direct, and as we mentioned earlier, Captain. Well, I guess we have mentioned this before. Captain America: Brave New World has changed the scope for the MCU forever. The film introduced the metal most crucial to Wolverine's origin. I can't pronounce. Hold on.
Adamantium. It's Adam's tagline for all. Oh, sorry. Adamantium.
And I can't do it. Adamantium. Adamantium. Did I say
Close
it?
enough.
Yeah.
Adamantium.
Yeah.
Adamantium. Okay. the metal is already so widely covered that it took a whole movie to showcase how various countries are racing to claim it. This is just the start of adamantium. We all know where it leads. Fans of Wolverine are securing his first appearance and also chasing down for the first issue of his solo series before any official announcements are made. We tracked 18 copies sold at 7-day growth trend of 87% with the high sell of 600 for CGC 9.8, current raw MV of 142.
Fair market value. Fair market value.
FEV, just kidding. But I just feel like this book, it's still like, even though if just for the raw it's like 140 $150, it's still a lot cheaper than the first appearance. This is like the closest you can get to, like, okay, you know how we always talked about this. If you cannot get cameo first appearance, then second appearance, a third, then you kind of go for their first solo. So it's just kind of like and it's such an iconic cover too. I feel like anybody who likes Wolverine will pick up this cover for sure, this book for sure. And I can see I feel like this is something that it's even if it's not on the top 10 or top the runners up, it's that any fan of Marvel or X-Men, Wolverine, if they see this, they're gonna pick it up for a good price. But yes.
Have any of you guys seen the movie?
Not yet.
No. I want to hear Laura's review again.
What's your review of the movie, Captain America: Brave New World? What'd you think?
I liked it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm like giving it.
That's the thing. Like, it's supposed to be enjoyable. Go and enjoy the movie.
Boring
Don't
for like
sit
the
there.
first half.
I know, but where did everybody become critics and try to psychoanalyze everything from comic books?
When it costs $100 for a family of 4 to go, I want to be entertained.
Even if we went and saw
Entertain me.
Why we walk out?
We didn't walk out.
Bye. Kiss.
We didn't walk out. I had my
I'm not talking about
wine.
walking out. I'm talking about
Say what's up to everybody.
what's up, everybody.
Here's
So listen,
Bird City Bob.
if we go to the movies and we watch something that's not a superhero movie, we don't care. Good, bad, whatever. We go and we take it for what
That
it is.
is true.
As soon as it becomes a superhero movie, everybody wants to freaking weigh in. This is not continuity. That's not cool. Oh, he said Thunderbolts. Who gives a shit? Did you like it? Did you laugh? Did you enjoy it? Then it's all right. And I'm just saying this, guys. The only reason I'm weighing in at all. Go see these movies, good or bad, because all it does is fund the damn next one. As soon as we run out of movies, then you're really going to be pissed off and have some stuff to say.
Right? That's true.
Anthony, wait, you have to
I
watch.
need a moment.
You
I
have
need
to
a
watch.
moment.
Oh
sorry,
my gosh!
I'm
Wait,
what?
you need to watch the one that I was telling. Love Hearts. Go watch Love Hearts. I think you will really enjoy it.
Love hurts.
Yes,
Oh,
that
thank
one.
you.
What's the thing? Agreed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it could be a turd, but I'm gonna go enjoy the hell out of that turd, and I'm gonna watch
To
it.
support
and
the hobby, to support the.
support it.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
I love a good terrible movie. I really do. And this was not that. So,
Okay. Well, damn.
I'm out.
Love you.
Mic drop. Boom, Laura.
I don't even know what to
Stop
say. to that.
whining.
I was just like, number
Basically,
17.
stop whining. That's what he's saying.
Seriously, what's the hell is well the hearts? Oh my gosh, everybody loves Anthony. Wolverine #1, Frank Miller direct. Damn
Everybody
it.
watch Love Hearts. I know, it's so good. I loved it. I mean, it's a really good action movie. Like, you'll watch it for the fight scenes. If you like fight scenes and stuff like that, oh, it's so good. You gotta watch it.
Oh, he's coming back.
And another thing, I'm just joking.
Ah.
All right,
I'm just joking.
So he cracks me up.
freaking love that man. I seriously do. Okay, number 16. Sarah.
Yeah, let's talk The Punisher #1. Fans were stoked to see Frank Castle again in the latest Daredevil Born Again trailer. Just 1 week before the release of this series, I'm excited. We're all excited. It has been announced, and I just saw this, that John Barenthal will be leading his own series. That's right. The Punisher will star in his own special presentation series on Disney+. The last 2 special presentations, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special and Werewolf by Night, were positively received by fans. I love both of them. Punisher's debut with an MA rating, of course, with so much hype behind the project. It makes sense that the Punisher's first solo series is trending on the aftermarket. We've tracked 8 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 124%, with a high sale of $490.
Wow.
It just keeps increasing. CG's for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current raw near mint fair market value of $27. That's actually a steal. $27. That's amazing. No.
Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special might be like one of the best things I've ever watched. And I continually rewatch it whenever I have the chance because it's so good. And Werewolf by Night, same deal. During Halloween, like putting that up is, yeah, it's perfect.
I
Jen.
watched both of them.
I can't wait for Daredevil.
I know.
Especially now that they made Netflix canon. Because that was really
It's next week, Jen. It's next
I
Tuesday.
know. I can't wait. Like, it's only a little bit longer, but I'm so happy that they made Netflix canon. I was really worried when they were like kind of making it, but not really.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those ones that everybody's going to ignore us next Tuesday because they'll be watching the show. Can you guys want to know something horrible?
Oh, wait, what? Wait, what time does it air? Was it drop
I don't
earlier
know.
today?
King of the Golden State, you probably know. Anybody in the chat know what time Daredevil airs next week?
I'm assuming 8 o'clock, like our time.
No.
Actually, Lucy, are you okay? You wanna call it, kid? Your head's
No,
hurting.
it's okay. I know. Sorry, I keep doing it. Sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Lucy, you're actually who I want to talk to about this cover because when you see it in your peripherals, what do you see? I might just be a dirty, dirty person.
Hold on. Let me.
You know, we can just move on. Never mind.
I see it. Oh my gosh.
That's all I see when I see this cover. Every time I'm like, is that a dick? Every
What?
time. All I see is like a giant penis coming off the side.
Yes. If you see it from the side,
now I see
I
it.
never noticed. Now that you say it, you dirty, dirty mind.
I know,
lady.
and I
It's a
feel
gun
so
blast.
I
That-
know. I get
Wait.
that. It
You
looks like a
think
penis to me.
the gun blast?
That
Yes.
big one and the coming.
And there's even like a little ball underneath it, Jen. Just look to the side.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
did you want a straight line?
I mean, why does it have to like have like a tip? Why is there a tip, Jen?
Because it's exploding out of the gun barrel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. All I see when I see this cover is a penis, and I think they did it intentionally. And I would like to talk to the artist and be like, okay, did you purposefully?
I never,
Like, come on, you can see it,
in
right?
my whole entire life
Okay.
of seeing this comic, I have never once.
Now that's all I'm gonna think about. I never thought about it,
Right?
but now that's all I'm gonna.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, I got it for you guys. Ready?
What?
It is going to be on March 4th at 6 p.m.
Sarah's focus.
Pacific. No, I heard your dick talk. Specific time.
right.
9 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, so 8 o'clock
No.
Yeah. our time, Jen.
At least
Literally,
only
we
Laura.
have like 2 viewers.
It's only Laura because I didn't see it till she said it.
Okay, wait, real quick. Can
Wow.
we just push the show to 9 o'clock Central so then we can watch it and then come on?
I don't hate that
No,
idea, but
because-
I'm on Lords.
But then at the same time, not only that, but at the same time, we're gonna want to spoil it and for people that haven't had a chance.
Well,
It's
we'll
gonna be-
just
Oh, I'm gonna
We just-
spoil it.
no.
Yeah, I can't hold
We can
it.
just give thumbs up or thumbs down or thumbs sideways.
Spoil it!
Lando said the cover goes hard. Get it? Okay,
That
moving
is so.
on.
It's so dirty.
You
That's
guys
so funny.
never see this cover the same now. I think you did it on
Nope.
purpose, too.
Yep.
Punisher Volume 1, number 1. For number 16. What do we have for 15? Jen.
This is Incredible Hulk 181. Captain America Brave New World added a whole new element to the MCU, literally. Major spoilers ahead. After the events of Avengers Endgame, Marvel has littered Easter eggs for the X-Men throughout shows and movies. All these teasers were either minimal or taking place in an alternate universe. That's true. The Marvels. Oh, God, that was such a good... And
That's
anyway.
a good movie. I liked it.
The end of the Marvels, though, with seeing Beast, like having Kelsey Grammer again.
The Marvels? Did I watch it?
Did you see the Marvels?
You saw it, Lucy. We talked about it.
We did? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I watch anymore. Okay.
Sorry. So, however, the movie introduced adamantium to the main MCU timeline. In fact, the entire story revolves around. Oh, see, that's what the movie's about.
What?
I didn't know the movie was revolving around adamantium.
That's a big part of it. They like show a little tiny piece of it.
Oh.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, this is-
It's a great introduction to the metal and will lead eventually to the timeline of Wolverine. And fans are just trying to track down the first appearance. But is it 181 or is it 180?
I don't want. You want to start this shit right now,
No,
Jen?
but we can go down the that we had
If
talked
you
about
want to
this.
know my honest opinion, I own a 180. I own a 181. My honest opinion is whatever the aftermarket decides.
Oh.
If people are willing to pay for it, then that's the first appearance. Although, Lando, if you're still in the chat, you were talking about how the glowing girl would only be a cameo, but that was a full page of the glowing girl. That would be a full appearance.
I agree.
Did
Yeah,
they say
it's
the
like
name?
like a cameo should be like a side profile or maybe like a hand or like a word bubble, but you can't see because
Did they
there's a
say-
shadow.
Did they say her name?
I don't know. I don't think so. No. So you think it has to be an image and the name? So I could be like, if I don't say Laura, it's just a cameo.
Yeah, because now on this cover it says Wolverine. Although if they said Wolverine in the last, I don't have either. I don't have a 180 or 181.
I have both, but I think yeah. What do you think, Sarah?
I hate this conversation. I never get
There's
it
no
right.
resolution to it ever.
There's like, it just feels like, the snake eating its tail. I thought, no, don't quote me on this, but I thought a book that I read that Marvel said it was 181 was its first appearance.
I thought they said 180. Didn't we read it somewhere that it was 180?
It could have been 180. See,
I remember, didn't Jen, you looked it up and it said it was like 180?
Yeah,
There's no consistency.
on one of the trading cards it said 180, but then it changed a while after. So I even feel like Marvel sometimes is like,
they're like,
So
well,
Marvel should be the like deciding voice. Marvel should go, for the record, the first appearance is this, and they won't do it because they're just like they don't care about
Right.
comic collectors. Yeah.
no.
See, in the back of 180,
Ooh.
it's a similar panel to the cover 181.
Michael says CGC changed.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, why?
Did you see
Liker
someone who
says Marvel
changed?
says 180. Huh.
You see?
JD said 181.
See, you guys can't even be consistent in the chat. There's 25 of you and you can't decide. Okay, we're gonna move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Number
this is
15,
yeah.
Hulk, 181.
Nobody will come to an agreement on this. Nobody.
No, that's all right.
Lucy, I think you're back up, right? Lucy?
Am I? I'm next? Okay. Lobo,
think
number 1. Lobo has been trending since WB announced that Jason Momoa will portray the character in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. recently James Gunn shared that fans will have to wait a while to see Momoa's Lobo. I want to see Momoa's Lobo.
We are
Says
perverts
the majority.
Momoa's
Says
Lobo.
Momoa's Lobo.
Momoa's Lobos.
That's what it said, Lobo. Well, to see Momoa's Lobo says the majority. Hey, it's not me. It's who wrote this. Says the majority of the movie will take place in outer space. Where my gun mentioned that he intends to keep Lobo's look secret for as long as possible. Nevertheless, fans are still high for the casting. While Lobo's first appearance might be hard to track down, Lobo's first solo series is easier book to find for collectors. The cover is also great visuals representation of Lobo and all the craziness we are hoping to see on the silver screen. We tracked 10 copies sold at 7-day growth trend of 20%, with the high sale of 190 for a CGC copy and a current near mint $10. What? That's not bad. $10.
Yeah, I just found a stack of these. Like I'm talking like 60 or 70 of them in a box. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
Oh.
Don't sell all of them.
I want
I'm gonna
one.
wait until the
Let
trailer
me buy it.
comes
Let me
out
buy
and
it for
I'm
$10.
Lucy, I don't charge you. We'll talk
Shut
about
up.
it. But yeah, I found a whole stack of these. I'm like, look what I found.
First
And he's like,
issue, only 99 cents. I'm gonna buy it for 99 cents then.
no, sold.
Just kidding.
Sold.
What was the one we did of Lobo, the episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
we
was
had
the one
whole
that
thing.
was it a foreign one that had his butt on the cover?
It is what?
Oh yeah, that we posted. Remember?
I
When
think
we
so.
cover this, yes. Let me see. I
Had
think it's
his
on our
what?
Instagram.
Yeah, so there's a Lobo cover that's a foreign cover. So it's the one where he has like the jacket of like he's back, but it's in a foreign. I think is it German?
I think it's German. I think it is.
You see his butt.
His
Yeah,
butt
you're
cheek.
right. It was Lobo's butt. Yeah, that could shoot up too. I mean,
Sorry, you guys are talking about Lobo's Lobo
Oh.
or Momo's Lobo.
and I could see Momoa like pantsing during this movie. So give
Oh,
away tonight. Everyone get a Lobo courtesy. I haven't had the boredom unit. I will tell you this, Jen. You would be so jealous. Digging through these boxes has been such an education because I'm scanning everything as I go. So I'm kind of learning the continuity of what comes up where and where there's different artists. And this was one of them. We had a whole box of Lobo. He's
I
in
really
a demon
wanted-
a lot.
I really wanted to help. I really wanted to go through.
Yeah, whatever. I
Oh, there
offered to
it
fly
is.
you down here. You're like, pass.
Show them butt
Oh.
cheeks.
Wait, hold on. I know how to do this. Hold
It's
on.
this one right
Sure.
here. Oh wait, that one right there.
Oh, there. Don't move. Yeah. Stay right there.
Oh, you nasty.
What? I was just saying hold so we could see. Jeez, Coach.
You know what would make a lot of money is if you had Momoa do that photo cover.
Yes, I would like to see that.
Seriously. I'll just DM him on Instagram and I'll be like, hey, want to do an exclusive for Bird City? Just stand there ass out for me. I'll be
I have like a little Bird City logo on his butt cheek.
love that.
Right?
Okay.
Jason
Sorry,
Momoa, if you're watching, or his publicist. You know where we're
Yeah,
at.
and people are like, "Oh, he can't pull off this role." Yes, he can. He can pull it off. And I did you guys all watch Game of Thrones? All of you? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like that's you think Khal Drogo, you're like, "Oh, it's Khal Drogo," but that's one side of him. The other side, I think, can be really goofy and funny and carry you to bed every night. Number 14, Lobo number 1. Yeah. Next up. We're all out of order. Who was next?
I
Sarah.
think it's my turn.
Sarah. You're up.
Yeah. So we have got the Incredible Hulk number 449. We actually saw this last week too. It was on the list. The first trailer for the Thunderbolts Asterix movie was met with mixed responses. From who? Most were uncertain with the team and whether the characters were able to carry a movie. During the Super Bowl, the Thunderbolts Asterix released a much improved trailer that built up the hype for fans. Not only That, but also Captain America, Brave New World debuted last week, showcasing the Red Hulk on the screen for the first time. A long-standing fan theory is that Harrison Ford, Red Hulk, may be part of the Thunderbolts team. Ford's Red Hulk character arc from Captain America, Brave New World would fit in perfectly, which I was curious about that, which is also driving the hype for the Thunderbolts Asterix film. We've tracked 7 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 6% with a high sale of $300. Wow. For a CD 9.8 copy and a current near mint raw fine market value of 75.
Fair market value, Sarah. Fair.
No, I said it, but then I kind of swallowed at the same time. So
It happens.
it happened.
Yeah.
What did she say? What did she? I didn't hear.
She said fine market value. But she
Fine.
swallowed. She meant fair.
Fair.
Like Anthony said, Brave New World is a great movie. I suggest you all go see it.
Support the,
Thanks,
what-
Lucy.
so after Thunderbolts, what is the next movie? Oh, it's Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Well, wait, wasn't there something? No, there's Daredevil, the Fantastic Four. Yeah, that's right.
Well, but Daredevil's a series. On Disney
I don't know, but
Plus.
I'm just thinking of things I have to watch between
Oh,
now
gotcha.
and then. Yeah.
Have you guys watched Matlock?
Huh?
Not 80, Jen.
It's with Kathy Bates. It's with Kathy Bates.
Oh yeah, I did. I watched the first 3 episodes of it, which is fascinating because she's kind of like an old lady Batman,
I like
isn't
it.
she?
Yeah, I like it.
She's like a detective, but a lawyer, but she's also smart and. Can I
What is it
spoil a little
called?
bit?
Matlock
Matlock.
Matlock.
Where's that at?
with Kathy Bates.
CBS.
It's a CBS. So if you don't have normal antenna bunny ears for CBS,
What am I watching on?
Paramount
HBO?
Plus.
Maybe it's
Mm.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
So she's
Oh, I don't
like
have
this
that.
little old lady lawyer, but she's really like a filthy rich detective that's trying to figure out who killed her daughter. Was it her daughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
but
whenever
she's super clever.
whenever Britt and I watch it, one of us has to go Matlock, like from Simpsons. Sorry. Anyway,
No, I'm on the everybody's shit list. I haven't watched Invincible. Have you guys all seen Invincible?
No.
I
What's
haven't watched
Invisible?
the new season, not the new season.
What is invisible?
Invincible, the animated series, Invincible.
On Amazon.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't care for it.
Okay, that's why I told the guys. I'm like, it was too violent. Right off the bat, they killed everybody I liked, and I was like, eh.
It's so
Sorry,
good
time to
though.
go.
I don't care
And the
for it.
soundtrack too was great.
Which I would think that would get me hooked because I liked Moon Knight because of the soundtracks. But apparently nobody else liked Moon Knight, so maybe I have bad taste.
I like the Moon Knight soundtrack. Engelbert.
Yeah, but Moon Knight's not getting a season 2. They already said that he's going to come back in a different capacity, whatever that means.
So what the heck was that whole thing where it was him and the chick that played whatever her character, and then
Why did it take so long to bring something back?
They were
That's
like-
annoying.
they did a teaser and they were like Moon Knight season 2, and they're
Apparently
Another
they're not going to
thing.
do it. Maybe the ratings weren't good enough, so they're going to bring him back, but maybe just not on that show.
Mm.
No, because the Isaac, whatever his name is, he posted something where they were filming season 2 already in Egypt.
yes, that was them on the canoe. They're like
Yeah.
season 2. Nah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he posted on his
We
Instagram.
literally just talked about, hold on, what was the read? Oh my God, we just literally talked about, Lando, are you still here?
They're probably
Lance.
canceling because I just saw Okoye is getting canceled.
All right, we got a Disney Plus Moon Knight series that was well received. It's been pretty much radio silence on the series since. Recently, Brad Winderbaum confirmed Oscar Isaac would return to play the character in some capacity in the future.
Boo.
So it's not confirmed
Ooh.
for season 2, just that he's coming back
That's
somehow.
dumb.
But if you go to Oscar Isaac's Instagram, unless he took it down, it showed him in Egypt going all excited about season 2 and they're filming.
Yes.
Oh, it
You
sounds
know-
like yes.
It could be just like a Batgirl situation where they filmed it and then they just canned it, and then when it comes to when they feel it's the right time to release it, they'll release it. Or it's
Annoying.
it's
You're
gone.
bringing up
for good.
Batgirl. That's like a sore spot for all of us.
I know. But they
Yeah.
do that. They've been canceling a lot of shows lately.
Nova was one of them. All right, number 13, The Incredible Hulk, Volume 1, 449. Last but not least, Jen, I believe this is you.
We have Zatanna number 1, the Derek Chu foil. It was limited to 2,500. Zatanna is a DC bombshell who tends to make a big entrance with new covers. This past week, the first issues of her newest series debuted. In that issue, we saw a debut of a new character, Lady White. The key status isn't the reason this book is trending. The specific cover is trending because Derek Chu illustrated a spectacular cover of the Magician. Not only is this a fantastic cover, it is limited, and fans are trying to track this down. I love Zatanna. I know that whenever there's a pre-order available, I do almost every cover because they're fantastic.
They are. This one, to me, feels a little bit like a Barbie body. Like her legs look like Barbie legs to me. Like it's good. It's not my favorite Zatanna, but it's good, and I like Derek too. I think he's fantastic. We've worked with
I
him.
really like her face. Her face is so.
Would
cute.
you have changed the angle slightly to make it different?
I like it the way it is.
Yeah.
Like if you took her and you just like turned her slightly so it wasn't a straight on.
Maybe.
Because then you see like I wonder if you're seeing it because you're like it's a depth thing, right? She's like leaning back, coming at you. But if you saw her at the angle,
still go down lower on her.
Well, I would say like just tilt it so you would see her instead of it being like this or like this, you would see her like that.
Okay.
The Hugh Zatanna Rudy is good, but it's good, but he could have done better. He had such a good concept. It's like execute it better. You know who my favorite Zatanna was? Anna Marcano.
Which one was
it's
that?
Similar to this.
Which one was that?
I'll pull it up. You guys talk.
I mean, do you think within the first 5 years of the DCU we'll get Zatanna?
Yes.
We better because like
I've heard rumors that she's gonna I think she's getting her own movie, I believe.
Check that out.
I like Derek's cover or Derek's comment.
Who's
the This is Anna Marcano, and I really like it. I think that it has like attitude.
I don't like it. No, I like the Derek Chu better.
You're insane. You're insane.
I don't like her face. Derek Chu's face is so much cuter, and I don't know, than her face on this one. This one.
Anna Marcano uses live models that come to her house.
I like her body. I like the thick of her legs and stuff like that. Like, but her actual. I don't know.
Lucy S. Loco in La Cabana.
Cabeza. Sure. Cabana. Cabana?
No.
Cabana? You said Loco La Cabana?
Pesos.
Cabana?
Yes, Lucy, you're relaxing by the pool while being crazy. I meant what I said.
Okay. Sure.
Anyways.
I don't want to say which the other one looks like out of respect of the artist, but yes, I don't like it. I like this one better.
Okay, what if they did this as a foil?
Yeah, I think that it would definitely work as a foil.
A spot foil.
Because of the weight. Yeah. Spot foil is not a thing. They don't let retailers just go, hey, I'd like this to be spot foiled. With one exception, when we did the Andrew Curry Dracula, they let us do just the trade as foil. But aside from that, they don't let you. They're like, no, can't do it. Sorry.
But they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
They've done it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Not for retailers, anyways. I hate it.
Do you guys have the option of making it like a smelly cover where you can like scratch it and sniff?
No. If I said, hey, Marvel, can I have this smell like Zatanna? They'd be like, fuck off.
You said Marvel?
Oh, DC.
We
Sorry.
actually,
you know what I mean.
The news dropped at Comics Pro that they're going to do Marvel DC again.
Crossover. Anyway, let's keep going. Number 12. So if you didn't make the list, you're out of luck. Next up. So here's a fun little game. So, if you're new to the show, here's how this works. If you can guess the order from left to right, which panelist chose what, I will beg Anthony to send you something for free. Boom. So, whoever gets it first wins. Ready, go.
Don't say anything, girls. We just say till we find it. Don't say maybe. No.
She's talking to me right now. Someone's like, "Oh, they have it," and she's like, "No, don't say that. Shut up, Laura."
Hey, Rudy says she smells like a new car. I think Zatanna would smell like what's that? Fifth Avenue, Saks Fifth Avenue? No, what is it?
Wait, no, she would smell like smoke. Like you know that
Chanel
smelly.
number 5?
No, is it?
I like Laura's. Smells like incense and smoke and
Yeah, like magic smoke that she just like made something disappear. Yeah.
But like good smelling smoke, not like campfire smoke.
No, not like cigarette smoke, not like campfire smoke, like magic smoke, like almost like a what
hookah?
are the smoke machines? You know they use
Yeah.
to like create illusions?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
what you're talking about.
hookah. You never did hookah?
We went to a hookah bar once and I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I getting high or am I supposed to be like tasting something? I couldn't tell what was happening.
You're supposed to taste something. It's tasty smoke.
Yeah, I didn't taste anything.
Yeah, like a pop firecracker. There it is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I picture her smelling like. Something like
Well, you gotta guess black.
Yeah, you gotta guess it right because nobody has so far.
oh, I thought we weren't allowed to say that, Lucy. Why aren't you yelling at Sarah?
I will say once I find it. Once somebody says it right. And yeah, I will just say that's not right for now.
Wow, they don't know us at all. Maybe it's because Jen's here and it's throwing off the whole like mix. They're like,
Probably.
yeah.
You're throwing off the balance.
Oh,
Really
I
neat.
can't wait for. Is it Mad Cave doing Phantom? I can't wait for that.
Mm. Lucy.
And we have a winner.
Freaking Rudy, our wrench is a G. He knows us, right? He knows us so well. Lucy, why did you pick that one?
Salem. It's the 9 Lives of Salem. Salem now, like, finally they're telling like his story, like that he was a powerful warlock, and it's just, it's like his story and where he comes from and everything. I really like the cover B. Robert Hack is the artist of this one, and I just love the cover. It kind of looks like a movie poster. Like if it was a show or something, I would love to watch this. I hope one day they make a show about Salem and his 9 lives. But this sounds very interesting. I want to read it. I want to know more about it. And I love the cover. I just thought people will kind of guess that will be me and you, Laura. Like Sarah and Jen are more like, I don't know. But like me and you are more like, huh. And some people kind of like did, let me see. Did anybody said? No, mostly they were like Sarah or Jen thinking my pick.
It is a cool pick.
But
I definitely, I'm a big Sabrina fan. And I definitely will pick this up to read because it's been forever since the last issue of Sabrina. So this will fill in the gap for the next, how many years? I gotta wait for number, I think 11. So
I know.
I know. The eye is shared by both the skull, the cat, and Sabrina at the same time. That's artistic. It's clever.
Yeah, it's like they're like, what is it called? Like meant to be
Venn diagram.
Like,
oh,
I like that.
Not Venn diagram.
But yeah, I guess that too.
Venn diagram.
See Lucy's scary cover.
Funny story. Ellie and I went to Salem when we were in Massachusetts. We went to go visit. Actually, we went to the Little Women House, but then we ended up in Salem. And we were walking around. If you guys have never been there before,
I would love to visit one day. That's like my
witch shops everywhere, and they have like the spooky music playing down the alleyways. But long story short, we try to leave at like 5:00. Not a single Uber would pick us up. We're like, we might be stuck in Salem because like nobody would come. It was so creepy. And I called Anne. I'm like, hey, Ellie and I might be stuck here because like nobody wanted to come to Salem after dark. It was like,
what?
Yeah, they would not pick us up.
Why? Are they scared?
I don't know. We would get an Uber, and then he would find out where we were and be like, "Ding, for your Uber, rejected your ride." And it was like we just got stuck. But
And what did-
eventually, we found this guy. that got
Oh,
us.
okay. I was gonna say, what did you do? Like, how did you guys?
We got a guy that got us and talked really loudly on his cell phone the whole time, and then stopped with us in the car to get gas, then stopped again to go to the bathroom.
What? Oh hell!
He didn't do that all at one time.
What? No, he didn't. No, he got out once and went inside, and then he came back and stopped again and get gas. I'm like, Ellie, I love you. This is how it ends for us. Like, we're gonna die in this Uber.
God, that's
Wait,
horrible.
hang on, real quick.
I didn't know that's allowed. Can you do that?
You just gotta grab like by his ear with your 4 fingers, and then you just put
Thank
your
you.
thumb in his eye, and you're fine.
No, thank
No, you go for the eyeballs like a shark. You stab him in the
Yeah,
eyeballs.
just right there, like, boom. It just
Mm.
pops. Don't worry about it. You're good. Sorry.
Anyway,
Really?
moving on. Mine was the dirty pick. Now, here's my thing. It's obviously an homage, right? I would say to Michael Turner.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this nicely because I don't know if he's watching or not. Nathan, I like your stuff. It's the hair for me. Every single time it's the hair. It always comes off as very stringy. But I love the cover. The face is on point. The body's on point. The background's on point. It's always the damn hair. But I would still pick it up because I think it's beautiful. It's a very nice cover. This is Superman 23 by Nathan Zerdy. I like it a lot. This is one that if I saw it in a store, I would stop and I would pick it up because the composition's perfect. But man, the hair. Anyway.
Yeah. I didn't see this. Lara has sent this, and I almost picked this for the same reason. But then, yeah, the hair, I thought it could have been better.
Yeah.
It had the opportunity to do that.
But hair's hard though.
But
I get that, but like the hair and all, you can almost tell it's a dirty cover if you just look at the hair, because he does like this like stringy look
It's
to all of his covers.
Wispy, right? Almost kind of
Yeah.
like balloon looking. Yeah.
But I still like it, so I'd buy it. Sarah?
Yeah, so this is Batman The Long Halloween, the last Halloween, number 5. This is the Tim Sale did this cover. This is a regular cover, which I think is phenomenal. I almost want to say it's a negative space, but with his,
It is.
Do you think so? I didn't know because of the long jacket. That's what I was like.
No, look at by his cheekbone, by his eye. There's no connection there, and there's no connection in the hat.
Yeah, I think this is just and I love this cover even more. Yeah, I just think this is just Tim, a Sale goodness. If you've seen his other works with Joker, it's the toothy grin that, I love it. It just makes him look so freaking creepy. I just love it all day.
You add to this title too. It's like, it's so cool to see.
So yeah, that's why I picked it.
Jen?
Okay, hang on real quick. So Liger and someone else in the chat. Self-defense is really important. And so you have to go through scenarios in your head. You have to train a little tiny bit.
Oh.
A little tiny bit prepares you for bad scenarios. Anyway, so Red Hulk, I'm really excited to see this cover in person because is it supposed to be foil or is it not foil?
I haven't heard that it was foil.
Okay, so it's Joshua Cassara. It's the PX previews limited edition to 3,000. But this is all stores had a chance to pre-order this, right? I just want to see it in person because if you can, I had a chance to see at least the digital image, and when you can zoom, you can see he drew in the veins and the wrinkles around the eye. It seems very detailed, and it's a reflection cover, and so I love reflection covers, and it's Doom. This is purely for me a cover buy, just because I thought it was.
Wait, how is it a reflection cover?
Because it's Doom's mask with the Red Hulk.
Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right on the red part. Got it. Sorry, that was obvious. I'm like, what is he reflecting? I thought maybe in his eyes or something. I was looking too close. Okay.
Yeah, because you can see the yellow eyes, and then you can see his teeth in the nose of
His
Doom.
mouth.
Yeah. So I just love. I think this would have been awesome if it was a reflection cover. If they did a spot foil of the reflection.
She's really trying to push the spot foil, huh?
And it smells like Harrison Ford if you rub it. Like,
Right.
What does that smell like? Sandalwood?
Old Spice.
Old Spice. He's 82. That fits. Anyway, that's a good pick, Jen. I think that'll hit. I think that a lot of people will be picking this up for that exact reason. So, all right. Last but not least, so those were our
Wait.
picks. If you're just hopping in, what
Have they done fabric covers? And it's been a while, right?
fabric?
Okay, so imagine it was a spot foil of the reflection. Like, so if Doom's mask that's metal is the foil, and then you could do like, I definitely digging and like it was like a felt cover, like it was like a weird felt cover. So what if you did like the green fabric was like felt?
I think you need to leave Gmart and go to Marvel. They have some fantastic ideas, but they'll never come to fruition unless you move over there and tell them what to do, because that would be really freaking cool and it would just amp everything. But yeah, no, they don't do that, Jen. No. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, go
Can
ahead.
they make a book that reads the story to you? Like you press the
No, but
button?
there's one that's supposed to be like there's a rare variant that's like it's like a skin cover. It's not skin. It's like a weird texture.
There was one that had blood in it. There's
the blood
Oh,
one.
the kiss one.
This one, yeah. But they've done
that
like different texture stuff. There's one I'll find. I'll send it to you. It has like a weird texture for the cover. I'll send it to you. It's cool. I was like,
send it to me. Okay. Moving on. Next up. So these are the ones that we're thinking might possibly make the top 10 and or runners up list next week. So for pre-sale, we have J. Scott Campbell, the Virgin 1 in 100. That's fantastic for Savage Land Rogue or Rogue Savage Land. Pre-sale for Palo.
Oh, King of the Golden State. That one.
The flesh variant?
The King of the Golden State's comment.
Oh, the Necronomicon?
Yeah, I think it's that one.
You mean is it from
But also maybe Derek's also it's like a leather for the crow book. Like they've done it a couple times where they've done like a different texture material for the cover.
Are you talking about Evil Dead? Is that what you're talking about, the Necronomicon?
Yeah, it's like a cool yeah, sorry.
Disney What If Fantastic number 51. We have a Raw coming in right now at 100. Over on the side here, we'll get back to this in a second. John Romita Jr. Virgin 1 in 100 going for about that, for a little under 100. The Will Jack KRS cover B, that's going for $79.99 for Pop Kill number 1. Frank Miller. I want to discuss this a little bit. Frank Miller Virgin 1 in 100 going for $69, or the Marcelo Costa foil 1 in 25 for Radiant Black, which I didn't even know that was still printing.
Yeah, they're in the newest. They're in the newest. They're in a new arc. So these are the top pre-sales currently happening on Tuesday, right? But out of these 3, 4, 5 books, like titles, what title do you think will be on the top 20 next week?
I can tell you, me.
I'll
tell you, Sporty Pop. Have you seen the other? I almost picked the other naughty cover, but I was like, then I saw the other one. I was like, never mind. But because I was like, we need to cover it up, and I was like, never mind. But Sporty Pop, it's gonna be maybe not this one, maybe the naughty one, or maybe this one. But I bet you one of those they're gonna be. In
That
the top
is
10
the naughty one.
No, there's another one.
Are you talking about
yeah, that's the Brian Stillfreeze.
Huh?
That's the Brian Stillfreeze, the one with the nip.
So Will Jack had this one, which is the naughty, and then the not naughty, the nice one was like her without the headband on and like a lingerie. So that's the naughty version.
Well, I've seen
there's a Brian Stillfreeze one that has nip. Like legit like
that
nip.
one I think could possibly make it.
That's the one I'm saying. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one that I
not
think.
These ones. Got it. Okay.
No, not this one, but the one with the booby.
But doesn't this have nips too?
No, but the other one doesn't have a shirt on.
Oh,
No, it's like pure nipple.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's the one that I think it will make it.
I'm going with boobs.
Yeah.
Boobs
Yeah.
McGee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the Campbell's barely selling for ratio, and you can't get the trade. So I'm not sure if people are willing to pay the money just for the version of it. But what do you guys think about Frank Miller right now?
He should retire.
Can somebody
Do you think
tell
he's
me
doing it
why?
intentionally? It could he maybe try to like be like abstract or
Okay,
nope. What, Anthony?
he has things he can still do well.
Nice.
think-
Jen is a nice one.
I think some of his is not. I wouldn't say it is the Frank Miller at his like best, but I think he's doing what he can. But he has ones that like, what was the one he did? Ronin. He had a couple Ronin ones where I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that one. And then
Black Cat.
but like he has, I feel like giving him characters that are more like if he right now did oh my god, why am I blanking? Hellboy. If he did Hellboy right now, I feel like he could still knock it out of the park.
Are you
Like-
saying because it's blocky and that's what he's been doing is these kind of like I feel like they're very like square-ish character drawings.
Or
They
I,
don't
you know,
like-
who also I'd want to see him is do the thing. If he could do the thing, I feel like he would do very well.
So if he can make a character made out of rocks, he'll nail it.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
For a
I
1
got
in
a
100 ratio, why is Marvel like this is the artist to go to? This is
I
what
got a
we're going to go
question.
with.
I got a question.
Yes, Sarah.
though. Is it because is Marvel doing this because of the name? That it's Frank Miller versus, you know, because I mean I get it, he's older, but some of these drawings are just not
I mean,
up to par.
technically, both him and John Romita Jr. are 1 in 100s. So you have to be getting 100 comics of Red Hulk to get
Yeah,
to
but look at the
qualify
quality
for.
between those two. Like you're looking at a very big difference. I don't know. It is
It's
what it is.
It's
I
the
think they should
style,
let him.
right? It's a
Is it
style.
a style or is it his brain slowly deteriorating and this is what he can give us?
He seemed okay. The last time I saw him was at that Baltimore. Was it 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
He seemed fine.
Okay.
He seems under his own faculties. Like he's not like being like pushed to do stuff. I think he's just, hey, do you want this much money to do this? Yeah, I'll do it. Fine. Da-da-da-da. But I think just finding better characters that would suit his style currently would behoove of whoever hires him. Like I think he could still knock out Hellboy, the Thing. Given time, I wonder if he could do a really cool Swamp Thing. Like there's different characters I think that like are in his realm still and would do well with.
Okay. Well, you guys, that's what we're kind of looking at for next week's possibly top 10. And there's been a couple of times where our predictions have hit, and there's been several times where they didn't. So
I think
Do what
Pop
you
Kill will definitely make the top 20 next week.
Mhm.
One of them.
I think so too. Yeah. Ours
Yeah.
sold out our Naughty sold out in less than 2 minutes. That was by Tony Trophy, who is the protege to Will Jack. He's kind of teaching him as he goes. So that one sold out really quick, but the print runs on that were so low. This one was 500. Ours were like 250. So we try to keep the print runs low when we can. And the Campbell, I think, will do well just because it's a beautiful image. I would say even Lucy would admit that the face here is pretty.
Oh, Bird City said the mall was good. The Darth Maul.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you that.
Oh, what t-shirt? Oh, do they do those?
So it drives me nuts. Remember the Will Jack wet t-shirt Vampirella he did?
No.
I had that idea like 5 years ago and they would not let me do it. They said, no, we can't have her in anything other than her like traditional wear. And I was like, really? I'm
Wait.
like, that's such a good idea though. And it got done.
Is there precedent? Could you find one and you're like, this, I just want this. But
No,
like,
Will Jack did it.
Mm-hmm.
so then just show them that. Isn't that like, can you
Well, now it's been done though. Like this was like years ago. I wanted to do this. Like I'm
Oh.
talking like 10 years ago. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a Vampirella in a wet t-shirt with her symbol on them. And they were like, no. So it's fine. I'm over it. Anyway, that was it for us tonight. Yeah. Ugh, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, that's so damn good. I'm like, I remember doing that. Ugh. Or asking
What'd
for
be
it. and they
funny
wouldn't.
is if you gave them the idea for that and they're like, that's a good idea. Just write
I'm gonna
that
give it to Will
down.
Jack. And Will Jack nailed it. It's like, in my opinion, probably one of Will Jack's best covers. But yeah, at the time, they wouldn't allow me to do it. They were like, nope, sorry, Laura. I told Anthony, I'm like, oh my God. He's like, simmer down.
Transformers.
Okay, there's Anthony. He got a speaker. Oh, Lucy's feeling it. What are you listening to?
This is my TiVo shot. I went back to the 90s.
TiVo.
Oh yeah. Can't get enough of this. Getting this shit.
That was a TiVo shot.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right, that was it for us tonight. Lucy, final words.
Thank you for showing up. Besos. See you next
Hey,
week.
so she has a headache. She's go to bed.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
My turn? Oh, okay. So what did we learn today? We learned Momoa's Lobos. We learned that Anthony is telling everybody we should all go to Captain America, Brave New World. We should check out Spider-Man. We got to get excited for Daredevil. So thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for participating. We have wonderful content every week. There is on Thursday, we've got Long Story Short. We've got the guys from Team Nerd Herd talking about toys on Saturday. They're back again on Monday talking about the exclusive covers that are going to be coming out that week. And then you're back with us on Tuesday with the Runners Up list. So come back again, join us. We do this every Tuesday live, so come visit us.
Well said. And you look so good in that shirt and the hair. Mwah.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, Janice. Hold on. Jen. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Jen, anything to say?
I would say a big ditto to what they said.
You cannot always say ditto.
Ditto.
You cannot. We're gonna prohibit from saying that word now.
Ditto?
Yes.
I really do appreciate you three and then everyone that's watching. Like my brain still has a hard time wrapping around that it's been, is it 3-4 years?
4 years. We've been together.
4
This will be 5.
Oh shoot. I definitely forgot to mention Britt really liked the Godzilla Chicago covers. She thought they were funny and cool, and I was like,
Anthony's saying it's closing time. That's my cue.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Closing time.
We're going to band.
That's all I know.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We love you. Good night.
I knew that we were something and I testify. I saw that like you, that bitch like you was all over.